The border battle for the Bears. A data center AI building boom.
The westbound train is now arriving. Please stand clear.
And the South Shore Rail Line, all aboard for a trip to see what's driving big economic numbers in Northwest Indiana. Plus, why driving on four wheels in Marion County could cost a lot more for the people who live there.
Surely there is a better way to design, sell, deliver shoes, and that's when I came across Fidasee.
And if the shoe fits, wear it. Indiana innovation putting a pep in the step for the nation's best divers. Inside Indiana Business is next.
From Indiana's business news leader, this is IBJ Media's Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick, presented by Elevate Ventures, Indiana University, and the Indiana Association of Realtors.
Striking while the iron is hot in Northwest Indiana. For generations, the steel industry served as a backbone to help drive the region into an economic juggernaut. Northwest Indiana, now one of the state's largest economic pockets, generating more than $47 billion per year. Data centers, the border battle for the Chicago Bears and Hammond, tourism, that much and more in play in the region. Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Kylie Valletta, in this week for Gary Dick. IBJ Media put boots on the ground this week in Northwest Indiana to get a better handle on what's driving momentum there. IBJ Media President Mitch Frazier here now with takeaways from our Innovate Indiana series. Mitch, you were there at the event.
I was.
Let's just start at the beginning. Give us a picture, a window into the energy there.
It is remarkable. The energy, the excitement that's building, and as you know, so much has been focused on the Bears, but Kylie, it is so exciting to see what is happening in the region. This Bears focus has created so much energy, so much attention, and there's so much building.
Yeah, they are certainly in the limelight right now. We have to talk about the hot topic, about the Bears. We would be remiss not to mention it. Just give us a little bit of your perspective on that after spending time there.
Absolutely. The governor, I think, did an amazing job. He joined us. We had almost 350 people in the audience at Valparaiso University. And of course, the first question I asked the governor was about the Bears. And he frames it as we're in the red zone. And I think so many others in this state, in this region, hope that the Bears come to Hammond. But the reality is this focus that has been on the Bears has really given the region an opportunity to link arms and to identify the things that they are extraordinarily good at. This collaboration that exists between Northwest Indiana, the state of Indiana as a whole, but also in the communities all across the region, whether it be through infrastructure, economic development, or workforce development.
And let's also touch on the South Shore Line, big expansion underway.
Yes.
Give us a little bit of your perspective about the business impact of that.
When you look at the Chicago Metro, and we'll put Northwest Indiana very much in that segment, the Chicago Metro is the third largest metropolitan area in the country. Now Indiana has a direct pipeline for talent, for innovation, for collaboration between the third largest regional economy in the country into Northwest Indiana. And as we see the economy continue to evolve, as we see quality of place continue to grow in that region, more and more folks are stepping from Illinois into Northwest Indiana. And you can feel the energy and the excitement from regional leaders about that happening.
Speaking of feeling the energy, we were discussing off camera, you got a new feel there, kind of a feel of cooperation, of team spirit. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's funny, we talk about football and you begin to think teams and competition. It is unlike anything that I've seen. I've had a great chance to work in the state for the last couple decades. And Northwest Indiana has had its own identity, still has its own identity, but increasingly I'm seeing, and I think what we even heard from regional leaders there, is there's this newfound collaboration, this newfound team spirit that is Team Indiana. In fact, Tom McDermott, the mayor of Hammond, joined us on the panel, and I think put it brilliantly.
What's happening in Indiana right now with this bipartisan approach is noticeable to the Bears. It's noticeable to a lot of people, and I just want to say thank you to Governor Braun for being that big person that could work with the Democrat and make things happen. Anybody that lives in Lake County has seen the businesses from Chicago rolling through Northwest Indiana. I'm there on the border, so I see companies literally move across the street and save tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars because of the better business climate we have here in Indiana. So the pitch I made to the Bears is, this is what we do in Northwest Indiana.
That spirit of competing and winning, Kylie, there is momentum building in that region. You look at big household brands that have made big investments in the community. AWS, Amazon has made big moves. Google has made big moves. Microsoft has made big investments. John Deere has made a big investment. That region is building momentum, and I think kudos to the leadership of Tom McDermott and so many others in that region for really building this next chapter of growth.
All right, perfect. Well, thanks for giving us a little window into the event and sharing your perspective with us. And I know you're taking over the reins next week on the show.
I'm going to do my best. I shared with Gary, I'm going to do my best to fill his shoes. It's probably more like his flip-flops. Right. It'll certainly be the best show I've ever hosted before because it'll be the only show.
Well, we have to mention Gary's coming back. We don't want it to sound like he's gone forever. He will be back. We'll just handle it while he's gone.
That's exactly
Thanks,
right.
Mitch.
Thank you.
As we mentioned, Northwest Indiana is right in the thick of the data center and AI infrastructure boom. LaPorte, Lowell, Hobart, Hammond, and Jasper counties all have AI-related projects in the works that add up to multi-billion dollars in investments. But nearly 1/3 of Indiana's 92 counties are pushing back, saying no. Marshall, White, and Putnam counties are among those passing moratoriums or restrictions on data center developments. Much of the backlash stems around noise, water usage, and the actual number of jobs that data centers attract. Coming up next, the price to fix potholes and other crumbling roads in Marion County, why a new wheel tax is in the mix, the price tag for taxpayers, and how it could lead to other counties following suit when we come back.
West Central Indiana is essential to Indiana's future. Join IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the state of Indiana to explore regional growth Thursday, August 13th in Terre Haute for Innovate West Central Indiana, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Featuring Governor Mike Braun and business and community leaders, join us at the Indiana State University Hulman Center Thursday, August 13th in Terre Haute. RSVP now at ibj.com/innovate.
Today, you either innovate or evaporate. We are accelerating the pursuit of progress. From the foods we eat to the heights we soar, because this is Indiana, the innovation capital of the world. We rally visionaries across industries, investing connections as much as capital, and fuel our founders from dorm room to boardroom. Fuel your innovation with Elevate Ventures.
The internet changed how we work. AI is changing what work gets done. A bank cut loan processing from days to hours. A student built an AI scheduler, improving on-time delivery from under 70% to over 90%. Most teams know AI matters, but aren't sure where to start. InAI is Indiana's statewide AI adoption effort, built with industry, academia, and community partners, helping you move from understanding to action. Visit inaiready.com.
We're going to take a tax hike. Let's let this community vote on it. If they want to do that and get these roads repaved that way, let's do it. If they don't agree with it, let's go back to the drawing board and actually start cutting the budgets where we need to.
But choosing to do nothing or choosing to kick the can down the road again won't solve our city's infrastructure challenges. I fear if we kick the can one more time, it may very well disintegrate.
The proposal carries 14-10.
Indianapolis City-County councilors pass a new tax plan to pay for potholes and crumbling roads in Marion County. But it's not a done deal yet. The flat tax plan would place a $100 fee on all vehicles, no matter how old they are. The taxes on vehicles hasn't changed in more than 3 decades. Over the last 2 sessions, the Indiana legislature created a way for Indianapolis to receive an additional $50 million in state funding annually if it generates enough new local road revenue. Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett opposes the wheel tax hike, and as we record our show this week, it is unclear whether he will veto the plan.
The way that his administration views it is that there will be enough revenue growth over the next few years that they'll be able to meet it without raising taxes. And also, some of the Republicans have made the argument that there is enough that could be cut to do this, but the Democrats say no. If you cut enough to do this, you'll be cutting into essential services like public safety and infrastructure.
Other communities across the state are also considering the wheel tax. Currently, Indianapolis faces an annual infrastructure spending deficit of $635 million to $1 billion. Job security for 650 workers in Lafayette. German-based specialty chemical producer Evonik planning to invest $100 million to modernize its Tippecanoe lab site. The company says the project will enhance greater automation and improve efficiency at the plant. Evonik's facility in Lafayette is considered one of the largest in the world for the production of pharmaceutical ingredients. Riverside Manufacturing is seeing increased demand for both existing and new products. This week, the company moved into its new Fort Wayne headquarters. The new space brings operations from 4 separate facilities together, giving the company space to showcase all of its capabilities in one building. Riverside's products are used across several sectors, including defense, aerospace, and data centers. CEO Fred Merritt tells us tariffs have given a boost to his business.
The tariffs have truly leveled the playing field for us as we compete with companies overseas and south of the U.S. And when the tariff came on, that was an added incentive for manufacturers to onshore. And we're seeing more and more of that.
As part of its growth, Riverside has already added 30 employees and expects to add dozens more over the next year. Another multi-million-dollar project is in the works for the southern Indiana city of Clarksville. Jeffersonville-based The Cornerstone Group is planning a $21 million mixed-use project. Clark plus Main will include 69 apartments as well as commercial space. Construction is expected to start in December, but Cornerstone Group didn't give a timeline for when the project would be completed. Also in southwest Indiana, Bosse Field in Evansville, the 3rd oldest ballpark in America, is getting a major facelift.
Oh, very cute. Come on, babe. Come on. Go ahead. That's all we need. Go ahead, babe. Come on, kid.
The 111-year-old field, where much of A League of Their Own was filmed back in the early 90s, will be changing from a grass to turf field, and the drainage system will be upgraded as well. The project is expected to cost roughly $2.1 million. Up next, an Indianapolis-based high-tech footwear company taking another big step in the shoe market.
Right foot, bottom scan. Keep your foot flat, about 8 inches above the phone.
Why America's best divers are now slipping on Fidasee's 3D printed shoes, and how it's boosting the bottom line for this Hoosier company.
The real estate market is always changing. Working with a realtor means staying a step ahead. Here's a housing update from your Indiana Realtors.
Listings dipped by 2% compared to last May, as leading indicators were dampened by rates over 6.5% and climbing economic and global risk. Pendings still ended the month up 4% year over year. Sales continued to build pace, ending at 5% up year over year. We averaged almost 16,000 available homes through May. Inventory grew, but the growth rate fell from 14% to 12%. Prices are up 5% year over year, a little faster price growth than we've seen in recent months. Half of listings are under contract in 2 weeks, but this is climbing. New contracts are trending down over recent weeks, which bodes poorly for June sales totals. 42% of listings have dropped their price, and this rate is climbing.
The challenges are real.
Type 2 diabetes rising
Small
fast.
businesses need
help.
Alzheimer's cases rising as population.
They said it'll never happen.
It's too hard. Nothing will change.
Can't compete.
You'll never solve it.
And we said, watch us.
Richards, get in the game. We're getting pickled here. And they're crushing our loan business, too.
But this Lake City Bank team seems nice. They offer small business loans from your phone.
We have that, too.
You can even speak to a real live banker.
You guys good? No one needs to talk to a person anymore.
I like people.
Nice game. Come by the branch anytime.
They have branches?
Friendly business loans. Apply online with SwiftLend or visit real human bankers at your local branch.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
It's been more than a year since Arnold Schwarzenegger started his role as Chief Movement Officer at Warsaw-based global medical technology leader Zimmer Biomet. The orthopedic giant now making a big play in non-drug pain relief. Zimmer Biomet has acquired California-based Pacera Biosciences and its cold therapy pain relief device in a deal valued at up to $140 million. The handheld device uses extreme cold to disrupt pain signals in a targeted nerve. iovera can be used to treat knee pain related to osteoarthritis or after knee replacement surgery. It's part of a bigger effort in medicine to treat pain without opioids. Here's a classic if the shoe fits, wear it business story with an Indiana tie. Fidasee, which is based in the 16 Tech Innovation District in Indianapolis, sells 3D printed shoes that are customized for a personal fit. We first told you about the startup just 6 months ago. Now Fidasee is making waves with a new partnership. Fidasee stepped into the market this spring with 3D printed shoes. It starts with an app, also invented by these former Cummins engineers.
Right foot, bottom scan. Keep your foot flat, about 8 inches above the phone.
You scan your feet, and spatial AI, advanced imaging, and 3D printing create personalized shoes for your unique feet. Now the startup making a splash by partnering with USA Diving, also based in Indy.
Especially startup, we need more people to know us. The visibility and the awareness is something we try to achieve.
Fidasee's Stride shoe made its international debut this week. Every athlete on the USA diving team sported the Indy-made shoes at the Bolzano diving meet in Italy, solving a soggy shoe problem.
Sneakers or shoes of any kind, really, on a pool deck, they're kind of dicey, you know. I mean, not only do they get wet and then they're soggy and cold when you put them back on, but also the soles of them are not fantastic. Pool decks can be slippery at times.
Fidasee and water sports could be soulmates. The triple-layer lattice design is water-friendly, drying the foot in a matter of minutes.
They are easy to slip on and slip off, and they're very comfortable. And the other thing is they look good.
In addition to the USA diving team now sporting the shoe at every meet on their schedule,
Josh Leando, and it's going to be tight!
Canadian swimmer and Olympic medalist Josh Leando is Fidasee's first brand ambassador, showing the shoe can fit other water sports, even rowing and boating.
We are exploring which category, which scenario, what type of customer really adore the product, and this product help them to solve the problem. We are very confident that water sport could be the community, we can bring a lot of value to them.
Fidasee says starting in the sports world could help reach other athletes looking for a recovery shoe. The PhD mechanical engineer co-founders say the shoe has next-level arch support, reduces foot pressure, and helps shock absorption. Taking the plunge with USA Diving is Fidasee's first big test.
This moment to me is finally somebody appreciate all the hard work we have done in this area. So I'm extremely happy and excited.
USA Diving creating a ripple effect that could reach the masses. Fidasee also makes a slide version already available in standard sizing. It will soon be rolled out so customers can 3D print a customized fit. In Terre Haute, the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology has launched a program designed to connect industry partners with students to help solve real-world challenges. Rose-Hulman's Design Clinic gives seniors the chance to collaborate with area businesses on solutions for their senior capstone project. Students work in a team of 4 for the duration of the academic year.
It kind of combines all the technical background that we've learned and really putting that to use with a real-world project, being able to tackle a problem that, say, a company doesn't have the time or the money to put forth to solve that problem. Is really awesome.
The clinic is part of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, opening up opportunities for students to help with product development, manufacturing improvements, or automation concepts.
Last year, we did a patent for Milwaukee tool, or the student's design actually got patented. And the other thing, we are working with ThyssenKrupp, and what we did for them was they came with a part of a solution that they wanted us to create. And our students actually found a solution, and we solved it in 4 months.
The teams work under the supervision of a faculty member and have access to resources. Students research and apply their skills and technical background to work on real-world projects with local companies.
Our students have to persevere, problem solve, figure it out at the end of the day. And I think that's what sets them up for industry better than other classes or programs or curriculum beyond that.
Rose-Hulman says the design clinic also serves as a talent pipeline for companies by giving them the chance to work with potential future employees.
This is almost like a long interview, right? So you get to see them in a different environment and tackling the problems like in real life. And I think that's the biggest benefit.
And we'll be right back.
We are bringing the power of this to this with a new IBJ Media app. For the first time ever, you'll be able to get the Indiana Lawyer, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indianapolis Business Journal all in one place wherever you go. All across the state of Indiana, IBJ Media provides the news you need to know, and we're doing it now directly to your phone. To be a part of this, you can find it on your favorite app store. Just search IBJ Media.
The challenges are real.
Type 2 diabetes rising faster among
need help. Alzheimer's cases rising as population solutions.
They said it'll never happen.
It's too hard.
Nothing will change.
Can't compete.
You'll never solve it.
And we said, watch us.
Today, you either innovate or evaporate. We are accelerating the pursuit of progress. From the foods we eat to the heights we soar, because this is Indiana, the innovation capital of the world. We rally visionaries across industries, investing connections as much as capital, and fuel our founders from dorm room to boardroom. Fuel your innovation with Elevate Ventures.
The real estate market is always changing. Working with a realtor means staying a step ahead. Here's a housing update from your Indiana Realtors.
Listings dipped by 2% compared to last May, as leading indicators were dampened by rates over 6.5% and climbing economic and global risk. Pendings still ended the month up 4% year over year. Sales continued to build pace, ending at 5% up year over year. We averaged almost 16,000 available homes through May. Inventory grew, but the growth rate fell from 14% to 12%. Prices are up 5% year over year, a little faster price growth than we've seen in recent months. Half of listings are under contract in 2 weeks, but this is climbing. New contracts are trending down over recent weeks, which bodes poorly for June sales totals. 42% of listings have dropped their price, and this rate is climbing.
Here we go.
The vibe returning to the historic building in downtown Fort Wayne, and the entrepreneurs behind it may surprise you. They're 4 friends in their early 20s on a mission to transform the former Rune Bar into the District, a new entertainment destination opening this weekend. The building has served as a music venue, bar, and late-night spot over the years, but now the 4 new young owners have a bigger vision. They want to create an entertainment facility in downtown Fort Wayne built around live music, local vendors, and a full bar with a food menu. Those 4 friends have Indiana roots and range in age from 22 to 23. Now to entertainment for the really young set. This summer, parents and caregivers are looking for places to take their children for some indoor playtime. Yelp Indy's Brittany Smith explains the growing trend of play cafes in this month's Trendiana.
Welcome to the Nest Play Cafe here in the Harriton Moore neighborhood of downtown Indy. As it's summer and more parents are looking for things to do to entertain their kiddos while juggling work. play cafes like this are popping up throughout the state. So today we're going to check out this fabulous new spot in the downtown area. I'm here with Peggy, the owner of The Nest. Hi, Peggy.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what inspired you to open The Nest?
Well, I have been taking care of kids for all of my life pretty much, and as growing up here in Indianapolis in this area, I just felt like there was always this void here in Indianapolis. We're such a family-friendly city, and yet there wasn't anything that was created very intentionally for children and their caregivers so that both sides were coming in happy and leaving happy and satisfied.
And that's so true here. Can you tell us a little bit more? It is a win-win for adults and kids when you come here, from the food and drink. Can you explain a little bit more about what you offer?
So it was very important to me that whatever I sold was worth every penny that the caregivers are spending. So I also really wanted to make sure that we were local, we were sustainable as much as we could. So, you know, using trusted other local establishments that I grew up with that I knew were great, so that everybody, like you said, is a win-win and everybody is getting what they need when they're here.
Yes, so well said. You can get locally made cookies, cappuccinos, all of it under one roof.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the programming and what you guys offer from week to week?
Absolutely. So every Friday we have Tempo Tots, and so that is a music program for toddlers, preschool age children, and their adults. And it is so much fun, very high energy. We're going to be starting a story time here in the play area, very casual and laid back, but engaging for the children. And again, to give those caregivers an extra few minutes where they don't have to entertain or follow their child around. And then we're just working on, providing other opportunities for the caregivers in our community and really listening to what they want to see us provide that's going to give them more opportunities to connect with their children and also themselves and whoever they walked in with. That's really the core part of what we do, is providing a space so that everybody gets to connect with each other and themselves.
So great. Thank you so much. We're so thrilled to have you in the community.
Thank you so much. We're thrilled to be here.
Here are 4 other highly rated play cafes on Yelp statewide. You can check out Just Little's Play Cafe in Lafayette, Luca B Coffee in Columbus, Storybook Play Cafe in Greenwood, and Polka Dots Play Cafe in Hopstadt. As you can see, play cafes like The Nest are winning over parents and little ones alike all across the state. For more family-friendly spots, check out the latest reviews on Yelp. Back to you in the studio.
Actually, brilliant concept for parents and kids there. Great ideas, Brittany. That's all the time we have for this edition of Inside Indiana Business. I'm Kylie Valletta, in for Gary Dick this week. We leave you with music from Symphony on the Prairie at Conner Prairie in Hamilton County.
West Central Indiana is essential to Indiana's future. Join IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the state of Indiana to explore regional growth Thursday, August 13th in Terre Haute for Innovate West Central Indiana, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Featuring Governor Mike Braun and business and community leaders, join us at the Indiana State University Hulman Center Thursday, August 13th in Terre Haute. RSVP now at ibj.com/innovate.
Richards, get in the game. We're getting pickled here. And they're crushing our loan business, too.
But this Lake City Bank team seems nice. They offer small business loans from your phone.
We have that, too.
You can even speak to a real live banker.
You guys good? No one needs to talk to a person anymore.
I like people.
Nice game. Come by the branch anytime.
They have branches?
Friendly business loans. Apply online with SwiftLend or visit real human bankers at your local branch.
The internet changed how we work. AI is changing what work gets done. A bank cut loan processing from days to hours. A student built an AI scheduler, improving on-time delivery from under 70% to over 90%. Most teams know AI matters, but aren't sure where to start. InAI is Indiana's statewide AI adoption effort, built with industry, academia, and community partners, helping you move from understanding to action. Visit inaiready.com.